What's up, you guys? This is Tasha from Brookshire Desire Podcast, and on it, let me tell you guys, I got another entrepreneur on the rise here, Miss Shari. And let me tell you something. Before we get to her, let me tell you about this weather out here. It is good. Yeah, I said it. It's good out here. We know Chicago got that bipolar weather sometimes, but today is actually beautiful. So we ain't gonna talk about the weather. We're gonna talk more about our entrepreneur that's here. What's going on, Miss Shari?
Hey, I'm happy to be here. I'm thankful that you got me on your podcast. Shout out to you. I'm an upcoming artist. I go by I Am For Chic. My name's Charian, and I'm happy to be here. So I'm happy to get into it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So first, tell them a little bit about yourself, where they can find you at, how they can follow you.
So you can find me on Instagram at I Am For Chic. I'm gonna pull that up for you. I'm from Chicago. I'm 22 years old. I wrote my whole life. I probably have a whole book of songs that could be more than an album. This is the first year that I want to take my music to the next level. I want to start recording, get in the studio more, start putting myself out there more. I've worked with other artists and I've helped other artists, but I feel like it's my time to just work with myself and just show y'all what I'm about and what I'm capable of. And I'm happy to network and to meet people. And let me pull up my Instagram because my name is a little complicated. So I'm going to just show y'all the name. It's me.
And we do. And it
will. I Am For Chic.
And it will be posted below, you guys. I have all her information so it runs across the stream. But Miss Shari, I'm gonna call you Shari, okay?
That's my nickname. I do go by Shari.
Hey, look, I'm the old school one. Look, let me just do the. But Shari, it's just first we're just gonna mellow this out. It's just interesting how we met, you guys. We met at the nail shop.
We did.
God. Yo, energy is so sweet.
It's crazy how things work because I was supposed to be at the other nail shop, but they closed it down. So I'm looking for a nail shop, and I was blessed to even walk in and meet you. Like, your energy too is just like, you're a blessing. I know people tell you that all the time, but you got the most loving energy, easy to talk to.
Yes, and I was like, listen, what are you doing? When she said, I'm on my way to my little what did you have yesterday? You had to meet your producer.
Yeah, so I met my producer. He had a yacht. It was kind of like a yacht party executive event. They were just passing the aux. He was playing music. He was basically talking to me, talking about my timing. He was basically laying things down for me. He said, time is always important. He just kind of installed a few things in me that I needed to know. And then we was talking about the industry, how everything that you can see for yourself is capable. And he's just a really uplifting person. I want to shout him out too. That's Henry, the producer. I appreciate you.
Henry.
Yeah, so it was amazing. It's amazing to be around people that want to see you get to the next level and they're willing to help you and put you in a room full of people that want to see people at their next level, at their best self. So.
Okay. So Miss Shari, how long you been singing and what got you into it?
I've been singing since I was a little girl and my auntie put me in the church choir.
Always start from the church, I see. God be the glory.
They put me up. I'm telling y'all about my first solo. I was so nervous. I didn't want to do it, but they made me do it solo. So after that, it kind of gave me wow, I really do love music. I've always wrote. If I'm not writing, I'm doing something artistic. I'm writing a poem. Anything that's common to the mind, that's always been something that I've always directed myself towards. So honestly, during COVID, that is when I had a roommate. She moved in with me and we just freestyle all throughout COVID. And then she was like, you got to take this music stuff serious. You got to take this to the next level. And you think about it, it's this is something that I love. Every day you should just work towards doing something you love. That way you can never feel like you got a job. So I was like, you know what? This is the year that I'm going to stop writing and I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start going to studios, going to places and just putting myself out there. So.
And if you don't mind, tell them how old you are.
I'm 22 years old. I just
Yes.
turned 22 June 17th. I'm a Gemini. So
Sorry, y'all. It's a blessing to see young entrepreneurs out there like you that run behind your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever God got for you is for you anyway, baby. So you have to know that. Also, as well, what are your goals besides music? Like, if I can see the music taking you to the top, but is there anything else you know, so you looking to do? Because I know you say you write. Also, you rap. You just told me
I
that.
write and I rap. Like whatever comes to the mind on the beat, I just do it. Like music is just like it's an instrument. Your voice is an instrument. You can always change it up. You don't have to just be a singer, but if singing is what you love, you can do singing. But I always know that your voice is an instrument. Don't ever doubt yourself. You can always go anywhere with music. But besides music, I'm really like, this is before I got into music, I was straight 100% business. Like I always like business. I always like doing business plans, working with numbers, or getting somebody a website started. That's another thing that I can do for you. I do websites all the time. So before the music, it was just mostly like people would come to me with ideas, with
so more
just
so like IT position, pretty much like IT.
You know what's crazy is I was actually just talking to somebody about getting into like IT. I went to school for my first 2 years for finance, though. I didn't go for IT because I love numbers. I like working with money in the future, and finance kind of give you that way where you can manage money in the future. So business, finance is just like what I was set to. Every time, like honestly, when I was 19 years old, I got promoted to a manager. I was the manager at Liz the Hatwood. They didn't even know my age. They just knew I had to drive. And then that's when I kind of figured, like, you know what? Business is something that I always could put myself into. And my auntie would be like, it's because you were Gemini. And I'm like, no, it's because like certain people can feel comfortable with leaving me in a room because I'm gonna make sure it get done. You got a problem, I'm gonna fix it. That's just always how I felt. That's my mindset. Like, so another thing besides music is business. If I don't, I know, but kind of music and business go hand in hand. So sometimes it's just like things fall into place to where you're doing both things that you love. So.
Okay, so once you reach that peak in your life, are you going back? How can you are you going back, and how can you help the community? So once you get to that peak where you want to get to in your music industry, are you looking to give back, or how are you planning to help the people?
I am. The main thing that I've always told myself, if I've ever make myself really successful in my career to where I have enough money to share, the number one thing, and this is since high school, community centers are important. Nowadays, I know I'm 22, so I'm not that old, but you used to be able to graduate where you could get a certificate in something, like even if it's a welding certificate, any type of certificate. And I want to put that back in the community because it's so many people that feel like they can't reach the next level because of finances, like they can't go to college, they can't do this, and they're not able to just sit back and do things that they love because of money. So I always wanted to just have something where I could have a community center. People can come if they want to learn how to braid hair. They can learn how to braid hair. If they want to start with the business, they can learn. They can take a entrepreneurship class. They can take swimming classes. You can get your welding degree. Get anything that you can just to be successful. So like they need to put that back because me personally, I don't got my parents, so I didn't have a lot growing up. But I ended up going from the Chicago schools to the suburbs. And in the suburbs, you got stuff like culinary arts, you got entrepreneurship, you got all these classes that you could take in high school. But in the city, it's not offered to you. It's not a lot of options for you. So I think that like the main focus is to make sure that our youth feel like they're supported, because that's the problem. Like the youth isn't supported. Like it's sometimes that they feel like they have to do the wrong thing just to get where they want to be, but it's not. Like I feel like we should put more things for them to do, more activities. That's like me growing up, I'm a busybody, but my aunt who raised me, she didn't always have the money to put me into things that I wanted to do. And it kind of like, it gives you the vision to be like, dang, well, one day, hopefully I can have enough money to where these kids don't gotta pay to do what they want to do. they just come and they sign up and they get into it and see where they take off, because you never know what you want to be until you try something. And I learned that with college, going in undecided. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but when I went in undecided and I was able to pick these different things, it led me straight back to what I love, and that was business. So hopefully I could do that in the future, give back to the community, because that's one of the things that I know for sure that the community center is needed.
That's what's up, and I believe that's gonna happen for you. It's with that being said, I didn't. We got to talk about the podcast. I do financing too, Brookshire Business Finance. I have my own finance company. So with that being said, it ain't about me; it's about you, baby. But we'll talk about that.
But that's exciting, because I can learn from you. Like, I'm always honestly, like, getting to where I am in life mentally is from allowing myself to learn from other people. Like, just not being that person that closed doors that's opening for me. So I like that I could, like, you're a woman of your word. You're doing everything that you want to do. It's something that I can learn from. It's something that I can, like, kind of like somebody I can look up to. Like, it's always to have people around you that's doing better than you.
Positive. You gotta surround
always be your best self.
Yes, you gotta surround yourself around positive people. As well. Who are your favorite artists and who inspired you?
Who is my favorite artist? My favorite artist is Alicia Keys. I love Alicia Keys. That's my favorite artist. Like a newer modern day artist that I can say that I really, Alicia Keys, Erykah Badu. I love Erykah Badu. I wish I could meet Erykah Badu. I feel like she's just like, I wish she would keep making music. Like, where you at, Erykah Badu?
She got to. You can already rise to the top. We got some. Look, I just learned this from Thank Jordan. We're gonna shout out Thank Jordan too as well. We got new goats coming in. We got the new people, the new artists coming in. So of course, we getting older. They got to retire. So
yeah, the next generation got to
you guys. Yes, but y'all have to. Yeah. That's another reason why I like this, because we got you guys is coming in at this age that's working your way to the top. You still have to look back on the next generation, because it's a generational thing. We gotta break these generational curses and let people know that we are out here and you can do it.
It's absolutely true. Mm-hmm. I like
that. So if you had to shadow one artist, who would it be? If one artist between the new generation, the old generation, if you had to shadow one artist for a week, who would it be?
If I had to shadow one artist, I think it would be J. Cole. If I could shadow,
I love J. Cole.
If I could shadow an artist, I know it would be J. Cole. I feel like, I don't know, J. Cole is just somebody that's like empowering. His words are powerful. If you really listen to what he's saying throughout his music and you really put the words to just everything, that's somebody that I feel like I could always learn from, and that if he just give me any feedback, I'll probably fall out. So that's somebody that if I could ever shadow somebody,
you guys. Cole, he keep it 100. He do keep it 100. Also, when I was just thinking about you giving back to the community and being out here in the Chicagoland, remind me of Chance. Chance doing it real big out here. He give back a lot too as well.
Yes.
So what can you tell the young ladies your age how to pursue the music industry and what to look forward to, the good and the bad?
Well, what can I tell them? There's always going to be like good and bad and things, but like I'm just getting into the music industry, but just like what I can say off what I've seen is that you always got to go into things having an open mind and a positive mindset. A lot of people will tell you what you can't do or what's not capable, or a lot of people will try to paint a bad picture of things, but if you don't give it a chance to see things for yourself, I feel as though like it's really important to have your own opinion about things, your own, just walk in a room and allow that room to just, I don't know how to put it.
Embrace you. So, I mean,
Yes, just
I
always embrace yourself. Like, always be honest with yourself. The industry, you'll hear it a lot. Like, you need to be a certain way, you need to act a certain way, you need to look a certain way, you need to dress a certain way. But always make sure that comfort is within yourself, because at the end of the day, you're the person that's bringing those things to the table. So always just embrace your own identity. Don't let anybody paint a picture for you or depict anything.
I'm gonna take it here, you guys. Walk into your authority. Know who you are. And that's what she done. I felt her vibe when I met you yesterday. And it was great. It's an honor to have you come through. Also, you guys, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. One more time, Shari, give them the information to follow you. Make sure you follow, like, and share with her. You know what I'm saying? You producers out there. Wait,
I'm on Instagram and I am Prashik. Ooh, I do want to do a snippet of Warriors. I got it ready. It's like a song that it's really personal, but it's something that I really can't wait to share. I can't wait to make a video to it, and I can't wait to get it started. So,
come on.
Just do it. Being naive as a girl when the world's so cold. Both grandma's gone back 9 years old. Living family to family, better home to home. Need the parent in the picture so the porch looks alone. And we all get scared when imperfections go. Cause you couldn't keep up with the lies you told. And I would've heard you out, but the story gets old. Yeah, you should've, could've, would've, that's the fact. I am unstoppable. There is no stopping me. I came from breaking points. They manufacture me. I am a warrior, refer to me as G. Hold your head high, speak, no pillow talking me. Cause from a world where you lose and you can't get it back. And only fall to my knees to bow down my head. And made a promise that when he picked me up, I wouldn't fall again. I will not fall again. I remain tall, I stand. So keep your light on me, cause it ain't blinding me. Give me your eyes to see, so just keep guiding me. Battles ain't breaking me. A warrior I'll be. Cause I never thought I'd be in a world so cold. Never thought good times end up old. Never see a dollar of distress in a trap. Take a lose a couple times, just gon' get it right back. Never thought my best friend would use words to hurt. Never thought my own dad to see his girl hurt. And it's okay to pick up the pieces by piece and just rearrange them as you find them. And I know that sometimes that I put it behind, but does that really mean it's behind me? Lately I've been feeling like my shit don't stink, and I'm loading up the clip if the shit seem fake. Seem like I'm my realest fan, you can't take that place. Been okay with moving on if the shit don't change. Up the fight, with my mic, held on tight, that's my life, that's my life, I am unstoppable. There is no stopping me. I came from breaking points. They manufacture me. But that's Warrior. That's something that I cannot wait to do a music video and drop to the world. I feel like it's something that we all need to understand, that as a person, don't let nobody stop you. Don't let anything slow you down. Just keep going. No matter how hard it gets, it's going to get hard. It's not easy, but it's capable. So that's the song that I really can't wait to share with a lot of people.
Well, guess what? If it's not to Brookshire, I'll be out there today. You guys, you better tune in. Did you hear that? Did you feel that? I was bouncing to that. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share Brookshire Desire, where the entrepreneurs gonna be coming through, letting y'all know who they are. Also, as well, y'all have to support us, because at the end of the day, we're supporting you guys. So, well, at the end of the day, y'all have to remember, you got there. We trying to get where you at. So don't ever forget to inspire the next person. With that being said, we love you guys. Y'all have a good day. And
thank you again for just having me on your podcast. That means a lot to me because this is my first podcast. So it means a lot to me, you know? So I appreciate you.
It was a pleasure meeting you as well. And you guys, since this was her first podcast, y'all gotta show her love. And on top of that, it's a pleasure because once you blow, I can say, wait, she started with me, y'all.
Okay, because you really can. You gave me a chance and I appreciate that. I really do.
Not a problem. With that being said, we love you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We out.